Hello, everybody, and welcome back to What's the Logic in That? We are still in Minecraft. I'm still trying to tame this bloody horse. I just need to find a saddle somewhere. Mr. Dean, how are you on this fine evening? We are continuing on in our Minecraft journey. I have been away from the base for almost a full episode. I will hopefully be coming back by the end of this episode. I'm going to collect some more hay. What are you up to? How's everything going over there?
It's all good over here. All good. I am just making a sort of a stone barrier around the wall and a staircase to the spin wheel. And
Ooh.
I'm covering up your little mine before I fell into it.
Ah, right, yes.
And the little thing around it. Yeah, I didn't want to drop down into there. So that's what I'm up to right now.
Okay,
Try to
okay,
make
fair enough.
it. Yeah.
Fair enough. The
Uh,
iron golem here has got trapped in a pit, so that's good. If I
cool.
kill this, will it give me loads of iron?
Um, maybe not, but it will try to kill you. But I think that's fine. I don't. Can you kill it?
Well, I'm trying.
What do you? Alright, I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Okie dokie, yes. You spin the wheel. Let's see what the first topic of the day is.
Hopefully, it's not the same one, but we'll see.
Ah, yes.
Let's try it again.
Yeah. I thought maybe I was just too far away from it then.
No, I don't think you were. Anyway, how's it going with the golem?
It is dead. It is dead.
Oh, what did you get from it? How many iron or none?
Well, I can see the iron on the floor, but I can't pick it up.
Okay.
Not quite sure what's happening there. Ah, that's why. Okay, we'll be back in a moment.
Yes.
Okay, and we are back. Some technical difficulties there. The spin wheel broke the server for a second, so we've given it some more RAM, and we're going to continue now. And hopefully, the spin wheel won't crash it again. I'm
Yeah.
back over at the blacksmith's house. He's disappeared. Just going to check everything that he has here and find a saddle. Thank you. Let's just get rid of these mushrooms. Who cares about that? And then go and get this horse back to the base.
Yeah.
Very convenient saddle. Thank you. Okay, Mr.
uh,
Dean, I will start returning back in a second. Could you give me your coordinates, please?
yeah, sure thing. Uh, Coordinates are my X is 27.581. My
20.
Y is 27.581.
Yep,
My Y is 96. And my Z is negative 147.5.
47.5. Wow, okay, right. So I just need to literally travel in a straight line on the x axis. So
Yeah,
that's great. Found my horse. The saddle is on. We are going to start our return. So get in line here. So what are we 147? Let's go.
cool.
Let's see how long
In the
it takes to get back. Yes, go on, Mr. Dean. What were you going to say?
in the meantime, I will get the wheel up.
Yes, yes. Let's see if it works now. Now that the server has a bit more RAM, I've got the logs open on the left, so I can actually read them as it goes along. See if it crashes. Oh, I found another village as well, so I'm going to raid this quickly.
You what? Two villages?
Yes, this is like a mushroom village. I've got another iron golem here. Paper.
Hmm. It's taking a while to go through. We'll see what it says.
Is it just paused? Is it still going?
It's still going.
I'm scared now. Just
Oh, oh, it's slowing down. No,
Ooh.
no, it's still going.
Wow. Okay. Oh. Oh, it works. It still works. It's the
It
same
still
topic that
works.
we had last week, but
Yep, it works. So, alright, let me sprint it again.
I can't believe it took that long to go through.
Yeah, honestly, and curse you, Redstone.
Sometimes it's really quick, and then other times it just seems to take forever. Okay, same topic as last week again.
I'm being trolled hard.
Being really trolled here. It's crashed itself and brought up the same topics twice.
Yeah, how close are you to the base?
Well, I'm still raiding this village, so
Alright, cool.
that's how close I am. They've got a smoker. What's a smoker?
Smoker. Something from Left 4 Dead. Um,
Yeah.
I actually don't know. Alright, let's see what it brings up.
Oh my!
Oh,
It's
you know what?
really trolling us.
Yes. I'll keep doing this. How close are you now?
I found another
Maybe,
saddle here, so
yeah. Maybe by the time you get back, we'll have something here.
for
Honestly, oh,
some reason I thought
yes.
I just found a block of iron, but it wasn't. It was just some smooth stone.
Smooth stone. Oh, that's a bit quicker, is it?
It's getting better as I get closer.
I think so. What would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse?
Well, this horse right here.
I was thinking, when I was thinking about putting this topic on, have you ever seen the second part of Avatar? It's after Aang's story about Korra. Have you seen that?
I have Legend of Korra.
Yes, I want a polar bear dog, so I would like a golden retriever the size of a bloody horse.
I think that'd be
Man,
cool.
I'd love to like get giant bags of pedigree to fit. I'll call it Clifford.
Clifford the big red polar bear.
Yes, that's a giant fucking horse. I'd love that, man. Oh god, dogs. I think like hamsters and that would be fucking scary as hell.
Yes,
Um,
hamsters
have
would
you
be
s-
scary.
yeah, the only reference I have for that is I think it was one of the Nutty Professors films. I think maybe the second one or Meet the Clumps or whatever. And a guinea pig or a hamster got one, and the man got mounted by it because he hid underneath a fur coat. Uh,
Am I being stupid here, Dean? Or can you put chests on the side of horses?
I know you can do it for donkeys.
Right. Oh,
I've done
right.
it for
Yeah, I think I'm thinking of donkeys as well, to be honest.
yeah, you can do it with donkeys. It's like donkeys and mules.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Well, I
yeah.
will stop embarrassing myself doing it then.
No, it's fine. If the horse is good, we could try and find a donkey and breed them and make a fast mule that can have storage. Try that, or one that can
Ooh,
jump high. I don't know if donkeys can jump as high as even if you breed them after the mules. Yeah. Um, what animal do you want to make big? Like
what
a horse?
animal do I want to make big?
Oh, there's variations. There's like Shetland ponies, and what's those massive horses called? Got like furry legs. Those big
Oh,
giant
yeah. I know what you mean. I don't know what the breed's
bloody
called,
massive.
but yeah, they
Yeah,
are huge.
yeah. I think I want a retriever the size of that. But what would you have?
Uh, what would I have? That's a very good question, Mr. Dean. I think I would have. Can you imagine like a goldfish the size of a horse?
Would it be delicious? Goldfish sashimi. Um,
Goldfish sashimi. Oh, that's not a bad idea.
yeah. I think you can get. Uh, I think you can get like goldfish that survive for forever. I mean, I'm sure there's like giant fish out there of every variety. Like remember a few years ago there was a fisherman who found that like ancient cod. And it's fucking massive. It wasn't any
Yeah,
other
yeah, yeah,
species.
yeah.
It was a cod for sure, but it was massive and older. So I'm sure they can get a massive like bobbled head. What is bobbled head goldfish called? Are they called bobbled heads? The other ones are like they got fat heads. They're like
Yeah.
black and orange.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um. So you'd want a fish,
Yeah, I think a
a massive
fish because
fish.
like I think it'd be cool like to have the world's biggest fish. To go with your aquarium and your big house.
Yeah. Or like a giant frog.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about frog.
That'd be weird. I mean, you could end the world. Can you imagine, like, you got one of those Amazon tree frogs, the size of a horse, and you're riding it with safety?
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone, they're so poisonous, man. Is it
I
poisonous or venomous?
I think they're poison, aren't they? Like, it's the skin or
So
something.
venom is poisonous is what on the skin, and venom is what they can do or deliver. Is that how you put
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
Um, I don't know about cats. I can't imagine a giant, like bigger than a tiger, and used to be something big. A domestic cat that's bigger than a tiger.
I think yeah, that's. I think they'd be dangerous.
Yeah. Oh my god, a giant collie would be amazing, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, like a big wolf type thing.
Can you imagine come by and then it's like shh, fucking Jurassic Park everywhere.
Yeah.
People scared for their lives.
Well, can I have your coordinates again? Feel like I may
Yeah.
have gone too far or
Uh,
misheard you the
e-
first time.
my ex is currently -7.
-7. Okay, I think I'm 100 blocks away.
Yeah. What's your way?
My Y is 76.
Alright, mine's 95. Wait. Sorry. My ex was -7. Were you positive?
I am clearly going in the wrong direction because my X is going up.
Alright. What's your ex now?
What's that? It's 180 something. I
Okay. Yeah.
must have gone past you actually.
Yeah. You'll be on the way. When you get towards like 25, you should be able to see. You should be able to see the house and the portal, the Nether portal.
Yeah, I don't know
Should be.
how I managed to go past.
Hmm.
In fact, in the
Wait.
footage, you probably see me walking past it. No, by a lot.
You should be able to see it, man. I don't
Just
have any
getting some
torches.
more sugarcane.
Um. So what you know?
I
My
am minus. What was your Z actually?
-136.
-136. I thought you were
Yeah.
1036.
No.
Ah, okay.
Alright, I'm walking to an edge, so I'll try and find you. My ex is currently 87, so I'll be waiting for you.
You see, I thought you were 1036. That's why I'm in the completely wrong place here. I'm about 1,000 blocks away.
Oh crap. Okay.
My
You
Z
got your
is.
horse
I've got my horse, yeah, so I'm on my way back. My Z is -843 at the moment.
for free. What?
Oh, sugar. My
Alright, no
horse has
worries.
been trapped in a cave. We're out. It's all good. We're
Alright,
alive. A ravine to cross now.
cool.
Okay. Do you want to try and spin again?
Yeah, yeah, I'll try again. Let me just put a few into my storage. So hopefully we don't get the same one again. But see how it goes.
There's at least another 4 in there. Ah, yes, I know where I am now. I'm back at the obelisk, which had it's that one again. The obelisk with obsidian.
hmm Okay, so you need that. Cool. Yeah, I think the closer you are, the faster the wheel is behaving. So
I know it is set on a random timer. God, that one has come up 4 times now, is it?
yeah, man. Oh. So for those who don't know, this is a wheel using redstone.
It's a
But
redstone contraption.
yes, unfortunately, it is a work in progress still.
Yes. I think we found that one as well, haven't we?
Yeah, I feel like we have had it. We'll try one more time.
One more
The room.
time, and then I should be back then anyway, and I can edit it.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I see lava. There's no more rain here, which is great. What's it going to be? Oh, oh, is it another long one?
It's another long one. Oh, finally. So,
Yay!
who is the best Star Wars character? Movies only.
Who is the best Star
Um,
Wars character?
yeah. So, should we do with who's your favorite? Then we'll go for like best, like MVP overall. Or
Yes.
should we separate it as well? Do you want to do prequels, originals, and sequels?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I think that's probably a good idea. If I
Uh,
say Jar Jar Binks, is that like?
you're trolling.
Yeah. 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 But like, I love the idiocracy of it.
Oh, what is generated and everything else. Oh, that's not
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
bad as like the best character. Um, yeah, 'cause I feel like with every sort of questionable thing, it's almost like any news is good news, to be honest. Because people talking about your film or one character only, but not trashing the whole film, just the character, then it's kind of positive because he wasn't a main character, like per se. I mean, he was. I mean, he sort of did give the orders to give power over, didn't he? But yeah. Oh, there you are.
I'm here. I'm back.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got some nice armor too.
How do I make a rope for my
Um,
horse?
for the prequels, my favorite character in the prequels, I hmm, I did like Mace Windu, to be honest. He seemed to be really level-headed compared to everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like everyone else was too trusting and just sitting back, waiting on the Force to give them answers.
That's very true.
Um,
Oh, oh,
what about you?
props are coming
Prequel.
up good. Okay, so actual prequel one and not Jar Jar Binks. Let me have a quick think about this. Uh, I liked Jango Fett.
Ooh, yeah.
I liked the story behind it and the fact that it
Mhm.
sort of opened up Boba Fett's story a bit more as well.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that was the one thing that kind of made some sense in the prequels, like because they were actually expanding on something and they weren't ruining it. Whether
Yeah.
people disagree with me on that, I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. Because I don't know, movie wise, yeah, you didn't know much about stormtroopers, and then prequels you learn that all the stormtroopers are clones, the ones used in the originals anyway.
Yeah,
They're all Django Fett, and Boba Fett's a clone as well, but they kept him at a boy stage. They said.
yeah, exactly. So Boba Fett is a clone of Jango Fett, but just like
Yeah,
naturally
yeah.
aging. I'm
Mhm.
trying to find the recipe for rope here, and
Uh,
the one that
you're
I've just Googled it,
Mhm.
and the one that I found on the internet isn't correct. Actually, no, it is. I was looking. I need slime. Apparently, I was trying to use an emerald in place of slime because it looked the same.
Yeah, sorry, I had to get your horse again, and he jumped over.
Oh, hello, hello.
Your horse had some jump on him. In terms
Maybe I
of
should make a stable then. But yeah,
yeah, the best character in the prequels. Probably I honestly hmm for what they did and everything else. I can't. I like Yoda, but can't say he was the best. I feel like Obi-Wan could have helped Anakin more. And it wouldn't have been how it was.
yeah.
Uh, the best character.
the one that did the most. I mean, they like. I think Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi is like a great
Hmm.
pick. Like it
Yes.
works really well, and he's really good at the role. Um,
Yeah. Um. I guess maybe you'd have to say maybe Obi-Wan Kenobi.
yeah,
Because Anakin's idea wasn't Anakin still wanting to try to, if he got Padme, to try and overthrow Palpatine anyway.
yeah. Well, I think it says that in Chronicles, but whether that's canon
Yeah,
or
in
not,
the
I don't know.
movies I don't know, but if you're going by movie only, weakening. Oh, would he get stronger as Darth Vader?
Well,
Because if Anakin stayed, well, he as an apprentice, sorry, as he was before, would he have been stronger than he as than Vader? If he,
eventually, yeah. I think like,
yeah,
but they say a lot of the part of like a lot of Vader's strength came from the fact that he was limited.
yeah.
Like, with,
Also, if you talk about like there's that special condition. I forgot something like magicules or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where Qui-Gon Jinn knew about Vader like that. Anakin, he knew he was strong with the Force because of they do like a test to see if you could be an apprentice or whatever, a Padawan,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and you had a certain amount more than everyone else. Maybe, maybe I'll say Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan discovered the clones. Um, Obi-Wan helped guide Anakin a little bit.
yeah. I feel like Darth Vader is Obi-Wan Kenobi's fault
Yes, indeed.
because he could have prevented a lot of it, but again, like Anakin's downfall and stuff is just really not that explained, not well explained in the movies. Like
No, it's
one
not.
minute he's like trying to turn Palpatine in, and then the next minute he's just like murdering children.
Yeah, so they never really talk about between what is it during the Clone Wars and stuff, and towards the third one. They never really talked about the Clone Wars was a bigger saga than it was in the movies,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and also how Anakin's relationship with Palpatine, because Anakin had he's always struggling to not that he wasn't being recognized as a Jedi Master, and they never really took him serious. Whereas Palpatine always was whispering in his ear.
yeah. Exactly. Palpatine was
Never,
manipulating him for a lot longer than
yeah,
it's shown in the actual movies.
yeah, and that's where like even if you weren't like talking about movies, talking about all canon, Obi-Wan should have known, man. The fact that
Yeah,
he couldn't sense anything, which is amazing for me. Like maybe for me actually maybe the best character is Palpatine. No one bloody sensed him.
well, yeah,
No one
yeah.
sensed that he had the Sith. He had anything Sith like about him. No one knew. Absolutely no one.
That's very true.
And
He's
it was only when Mace Windu and the assault team, the Jedi assault team, I don't know the real name, they actually targeted him. Then he actually was like, "Yeah, you got me."
yeah, and even then, it's not like he just surrendered himself. He
Yeah, and I guess was it only Mace who kind of found out Yoda was still just sitting on the fence, movie wise anyway.
Yeah, well, I guess so, because didn't Anakin sort of go to?
Yeah. Oh man. Originals. Who is your favorite character?
Hmm, that's a I don't know, to be honest. Whether it's because I want to say Luke, right? But I feel like that's too much of a
Cliche thing.
cliche thing. Yeah. Um. I. Hmm.
Well, I would say my favorite out of them, probably Chewie.
Yeah.
Chewbacca. Oh, he's got a lot of personality, but he doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Or like R2 and stuff like that as well.
Hmm.
Like they have for droids they have lots of personality.
Yeah. I would have thought for the best character, I was gonna save that for the droids, because there's so many scenarios without R2 or C3PO, they were done.
Yeah.
without them, like first the trash compactor, like, that's a key element. Without R2 in them, they're done.
Yeah.
It's over. Um, then the the sort of assault that, with Jabba, Luke was done for. If R2 wasn't around to toss his lightsaber,
Yeah.
because they probably could have fought back, but without his lightsaber, there's only so much he can do with the Force. He'd probably get blasted, and that would be it. You know, maybe both sides would lose. Jabba would probably still die, but then maybe what? Maybe Jack, maybe Boba Fett would have survived.
Oh,
What?
have you seen The Mandalorian?
No, I've not, but feel free to spoil it.
So
I know Boba's in there.
okay, cool. That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, so I know sort of timeline wise where it's hanging about. Yeah. So who do you think is the best character in the originals? Like the best, like MVP,
MVP,
if not the droids.
if not the droids. I still feel like I have to say. I mean, it can't be Luke, right? Because Luke's. I'm not gonna say he's
Uh,
useless, but like the
I maybe would have to say Han Solo. He's not even like military. He's just a random like transporter of goods and like a guy for hire, right? He
yeah,
has actually, and yet he gets involved so heavily, and they rely on him so much. And the Falcon.
yeah, that's very true. And like his character development as well, from being
Mhm.
like somebody who doesn't really want to be here to somebody who's like
Yeah, because
an
he
integral
went
part
from
of the
what?
team.
He went from a random like
Smuggler,
transport slug
yeah.
guy to what? A general? Was he a general in the army?
I can't remember.
Or a I don't know, but he had some sort of ranking after
Yeah.
and saved the day lots of times, like taking down the shields for the Death Star.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How do I
Um,
make doors? Okay, let's try doors. Can horses get through doors?
no, it might have been easier with a fence, then you can still feed him. Sorry, a gate.
We'll just put the horse in there, dude. Get the horse in this horrible little house thing that I've made.
How do I get off him?
Shift. Good job. All right, Mr. Horse, you're staying in there forever. Um,
Yeah. I was gonna build a window for him, and then in the sequels, I feel like for me, best character is Finn.
I don't know if I would have said he was best character. I feel like he had a lot of potential to be the best character.
Oh yeah, then my favorite character is Finn. And I really I kind of wish they I know there's canon and stuff, yeah, but it's Disney. Couldn't they just done something or made a new canon part about him and Mace Windu? I would love that so much.
Yeah,
Somehow Mace survived. I mean, if Darth Maul could survive being chopped in half, yeah, you think Mace could survive falling off a
yeah.
building?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because the Force doesn't necessarily. You don't need your hands to use the Force. The Force is something you're one with, and you can just use it regardless of your hand motions, whatever. So he could use it with stuffs, and then get robotic hands, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Darth Vader, prime example.
Yeah, you know. So I would have loved if like Finn had some connections to Mace. The way it was going, I really thought, and when Finn fought the Stormtrooper traitor, that he took up the lightsaber and fought. I was like, I would have loved if he was the one with the Force, to be honest.
Yeah, or it did maybe not even that. Maybe he just at least was force sensitive, and both of
Yeah, Force.
him and
Yeah,
Ray were.
yeah. Just like how they made Leia was Force sensitive too, and she actually trained, had a lightsaber and stuff. So okay.
Is that I haven't seen the last one.
Oh, oh, okay.
Well,
Maybe that's
I know about it, but
yeah.
like,
And then yeah, and that she. I think it's if it's canon, she trained with Luke, so she actually knows how to fight with a lightsaber.
which I guess makes sense because
Hmm.
like she demonstrated that she could use the force at the end of
Was
Really
it which
good.
one? Was it the second sequel?
Oh,
The
I meant in like the originals. Like she could sense
Yeah, 'cause
Luke
she
was
could
alive and
sense Luke.
stuff.
Have you seen the second sequel?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, do you remember when the ship blew up and she used force to get back on?
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was like the biggest sort
Really?
of plot.
I was like, what? Like Leia in the movies, Leia's only barely shown some force sensitivity to detect Luke, and that was
Yeah,
it. So her being able to move her whole body is like,
so strange. Like I feel like that would
yeah,
have been the perfect time to kill a
yeah,
character off.
or to have some backstory.
Yeah.
Um, uh, f- I also feel like in those movies, the sequels, people didn't really understand Kylo Ren. In that one, he's just a child.
Yeah,
He's a
exactly.
young
He's
man
just a kid.
whose
He's not.
uncle tried to murk him, and he doesn't know what to do about it.
Yeah, and he's just being manipulated.
Yeah, he's just a young person.
Yeah,
So I didn't understand why people didn't like that he's having outbursts and stuff. He's just a young guy still. He's still trying to learn about himself and shit.
I think yeah,
But
Kylo Ren is a very
I,
underappreciated character. I think he
yeah,
is genuinely pretty good.
yeah,
And you know, if they developed him properly, it would have been an
yeah,
excellent villain with a decent redemption arc at the end,
yeah. For
which
me,
was ruined.
I didn't have a problem of the main force sensitive will become the next Jedi being a female character. My problems was development. The speed she developed under
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah, yeah,
training
yeah,
was ridiculous. Because even even the best, still needed some sort of guidance. Um, it was ridiculous how fast she developed and was able to take on Kylo.
yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
Finn,
Like Kylo had been
Finn
training for years, and then
Yeah, and I mean, Finn had a go with him as well, but Finn was in training as a stormtrooper, so he knows some combat skills.
yeah, where she's just some rando.
Yeah, who has random like run-ins on? Is it, was she? What planet was she on? I forgot. But she has random like things with them. I can understand Finn like not going toe to toe, but holding the ground a little bit. But still,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just thought that was a bit ridiculous.
hmm Um, yeah. So, do you want to do worst characters as well? The ones you found. I
Oh,
almost feel
sure.
like I almost feel like I'll go. Let's go prequels. Worst character. I'm not gonna say Jar Jar. I feel like Jar Jar was just put there as like a joke thing anyway. But
Jar Jar's too easy to say worst character on as
he's too
well.
easy to pick. I don't think
Yeah,
he's just annoying. He's not the worst character. It's like his actions didn't cause too much, you know.
yeah, exactly. Whereas
And to be honest, without him, they wouldn't have a way to do a deal with I don't even know what Jar Jar's people are called.
Naboo or whatever, or the people of
Yeah,
Naboo,
without Jada, they
the
wouldn't have an
Gungans.
audience. They wouldn't have an audience with that to get a backup for the war, for Little War, right?
Yeah,
So he did have his uses. Worst character. Hmm.
worst character. Yes, that's
It's quite difficult to put this. Everyone,
it's difficult to say when they're all pretty bad.
everyone
Um,
has to have moments. I'm gonna say for the first, for the first prequel, I'm gonna say Obi-Wan. He could have saved Qui-Gon Jinn. So
yeah,
if you ever watch the movies, if you watch the first The Phantom Menace, when they're on the ship, you know, trying to infiltrate, and then those is it droid deckers come, the ones with the force fields.
yeah, 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 yeah.
They come and they use force speed to get out the way. So how comes Obi-Wan couldn't use force speed to save Qui-Gon Jinn and double team Darth Maul through
Yeah,
those red barriers?
yeah. There's so many sort of like
I don't know if that's movie plot hole rather than like it's not the canon. The canon would have explained it better or something. But we're talking about movies only, so I'm going to say Obi-Wan. Qui-Gon Jinn didn't have to die.
Qui-Gon didn't have to die. Yeah.
No.
And then I don't know, like Anakin in the first movie is so annoying.
Ah, he's lucky to have not died so many times in the first one.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole problem with that as well is like if Qui-Gon Jinn hadn't like if their hyperdrive or whatever hadn't malfunctioned,
Mm.
then the Emperor would have never rose to power, and the whole galaxy would have been.
Well, maybe not risen to power yet. I'm sure, like maybe Darth Maul would have got more powerful over the years as the apprentice, the
True,
official apprentice of the Sith.
true.
Possibly, you know. Or Count Dooku. Maybe if Count Dooku maybe would have exposed, maybe he would have teamed up with the Jedi. Because honestly, Count Dooku weren't even that bad. He knew what the Sith was planning and wanted to take over. He wanted to stop it. I feel like if Obi did team up with Dooku and was not like you turned against blah blah, maybe they could have taken down Palpatine properly.
Yeah,
There was an alliance offering. And what was Dooku the first apprentice, or was he just did he just go to the Sith side? I can't
yeah. I,
remember.
I can't remember the entire
Because
story there because like
like Darth Maul was the apprentice of Sidious in what we see in the movies, but Dooku did learn. Maybe he did learn from Palpatine, which what's his Sith name?
what
It's I just said it, Sidious. I
Sidious, yeah.
was thinking about his master. Yeah, Sidious and Dooku. Then Dooku wanted to go by himself, which is against the Sith code.
What was Dooku's Sith name? Is it Tyrannus?
Tyrannus,
Yeah.
Tyrannus, yeah, Darth Tyrannus. But they don't really talk about that in the movies. They just sort of like, oh, he has experience with the Sith. Like, okay, yeah,
Yeah, sure, yeah.
yeah, there could have been more like backstory about it. But yeah, especially like Mace Windu's like abilities. They said like he studied like Sith techniques and stuff, so he knows how to fight like a Sith, but he keeps it under control.
Yeah, I don't. That's another thing that I don't think is demonstrated properly in the film. Like
How
that fight.
influential
Yeah,
and how powerful Mace is, because I don't think any Jedi would have been able to hold their own. I really feel like Yoda should have attended with Mace Windu if they're going to take down Palpatine. It should have been the proper council members, not one council member and a few Jedi.
yeah, yeah,
I think that
exactly.
was their downfall. If there was a few others, they would have been able to handle Anakin's betrayal and whatever.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because they got murked. The first two got destroyed instantly, and because of Mace Windu's techniques and his saber art skill, his I don't know, his kenjutsu, I don't know, his style. No one else fights his style, right? It's his
Yeah,
own style,
yeah, yeah, exactly.
which takes from the Sith side. That's why it's so powerful and aggressive. That's probably why he busts up Palpatine so easy. Also, Palpatine. When's the last time he had a fight at Sidious?
True. Yeah,
And maybe when he was training Darth, but that's it. Well, sorry, Maul.
yeah. I
Um,
mean, before that point, it would have been. I mean, what was his master called?
who?
Darth Plagueis, isn't it?
Yeah, Plagueis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he killed him. So,
Yeah.
um, so we're on the second movie. Who's the worst character in the second one? I can't. I can't say.
Uh,
I don't actually.
I think the second one was the best out of all of them, in my opinion.
Yeah, I did like the battle scenes and everything else in there. Who is the worst character in the second one? The first one I said it was Obi-Wan because of just talking about movies, not canon. You're gonna
Yeah,
say Icon J. The second one,
Anakin. He's an idiot throughout the whole thing. I know he's supposed to be a
yeah.
kid, but he's supposed to be a lot more grown up than he is in the
I
first one.
feel like it may for me it might be Obi-Wan again. I feel like Obi-Wan is the worst for me in each of them because he's meant to be Anakin's master, but he treats him more like a friend. He doesn't make a grey line, which is why
Yeah,
Anakin always second guesses him and doesn't listen, which led to him not, which led to him thinking that Obi-Wan feared to like his progression and shit.
yeah, true.
If he actually just treated him like a student properly, then things might have been better. To be honest.
Yeah,
That's just my opinion anyway, going by movies. Um, the originals, I don't know who my hated character is in those. I
Like,
feel like the originals were just okay. I don't think you really had a worse character in them.
really?
I don't, I don't feel like there's anyone like who stood out as bad. Maybe the whole army, the whole rebellion, or just the stormtroopers. They couldn't shoot anything
Yeah,
unless they were in
I
the.
never understood that.
Yeah, their aim was so bad unless they were taking down the space attack on the Death Star. You know, they were in the. I forgot that the wings are called.
I feel
Ah,
like it was just like a. Well, I mean, it definitely was just a plot device, but like,
yeah. I mean, they could have. They're all essentially trained up to the same level as Django because they are Django. So
yeah, and
why would they miss?
exactly,
He
and
has a natural aptitude for weapons.
and the other side of that as well is like, surely, when they were with the what they call the Galactic Senate or whatever, the Galactic
Yeah.
Republic,
Hmm.
um, they were fine, right? They could hit stuff because they were against the clones, right?
Yeah.
Although no, they were the clones. Sorry, they were against the droids and stuff,
Hmm.
and they could hit them. So what was the problem with them?
Yes. Yeah. Maybe it's just a plot thing because of just how they could film it back then. But still, it's like oh, it's so awful. Um, and for the sequels, the worst characters. Oh, it's like oh, what's his name? Um, who had a he had like a bond with Finn. I forgot his name.
Oh,
He's the one who
Poe.
sort of yeah. His actions like he sort of got like trigger happy. He wanted to be in control. He wanted to attack rather than thinking and cause problems.
Yeah, and then ended up not trusting the general and whatever in the second one. But to be
Yeah,
fair, I
yeah,
feel like the problem with that wasn't really him. It was like she could have at least just told everybody
mhm,
what her plan was.
yeah. Also, I feel like Luke was annoying.
What in the sequels?
Oh yeah, I don't like how he went out.
No, it's stupid. His whole arc was
Like
stupid.
the whole illusion thing. It's like why was there a need? Why don't you just go and train Ray properly? Or how about Luke? You help the rebellion and find other force sensitive people in the army and train them up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when there's a plot hole as well because Luke was did they write it out as because Luke was training a few Jedi, right?
Yep.
Leia and a few others. Where are they?
Well, didn't
Kylo
Kylo
killed
kill
them.
him?
Did he? But like Anakin did, but they weren't younguns.
No, but I'm pretty sure that's.
But before he trained Kylo, like Ben, before he trained him, did they not? Weren't they adults that he trained and went on their own journeys?
I mean, maybe there's others. Yeah,
Yeah. So like, where are they?
that's very true.
Like, you tell he didn't just train Kylo Ren, and after Kylo was attacked by well, gonna be attacked by, and he sensed it, he left, right?
Yeah,
So where
but
did the rest go?
did he not come back and burn it down or something?
The temple, yeah. But
Yeah.
then Luke was there. What he just let everyone die.
Yeah, we would have thought he would. Yeah, I mean that's the problem with all of the sequels. Isn't it? It just doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
it doesn't make sense. It just makes Luke look like an idiot.
Yeah,
Honestly, like I love seeing Luke again, but the way they played him out to be, he's just annoying. Like when I saw him facing off against the Order, I was like, oh, Luke's actually better. And it turns out it was just his illusion, and now he's learned how to become a Force ghost of sorts.
yeah.
That upset me, man.
I think that
And also, you're telling me only Yoda as a Force ghost was talking to people. He talked to Luke, but can't they talk to who they want to? So I would have thought Anakin would have spoken to fucking Kylo and be like, "What are you doing? Don't follow my path. This is what I want." How's it?
yeah, because Anakin was a Force ghost. in
Yeah,
the last movie.
I know it's meant to be like a technique you learn, like Qui-Gon learned it and in turn taught Yoda. Wasn't Qui-Gon Jinn learned it first? I'm sorry Yoda said that.
I think so, something like that.
So and then Obi-Wan learnt it. Somehow Anakin had it. I don't know when he learnt it. But yeah, you thought you wouldn't have spoken to Kylo, be like, Luke's an idiot. don't turn to don't turn to the order. It's not right.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just so many stupid little things like that which don't make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, the other problem was like also the Republic. One they got wiped out by the Order, right? By the second technically Death Star, yeah. How comes no one was battling the fucking Order apart from the new like rebellion?
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
And after the rebellion took over, like they destroyed like the head fleet of the Empire. Yeah? There might be like people left over and stuff. Why weren't like the Republic and stuff helping the rebels? Like, what is it like after they took over? The rebels were still seen as like the evil peeps, and that was it. Then the order came about. Like, how did they let that happen?
Yeah,
I guess that's more of the canon. You need to see the canon or learn about it to like know how the hell the order came about, even though they took down the empire.
I totally feel like that's not explained anywhere.
Not in the movies at all. It's unclear. It's probably what makes it look bad as well. There's no sort of reminiscing like of what happened. It's madness. I mean, you kind of get a sort of insight maybe in like maybe Rogue One, where there's other people doing things on different planets on behalf of the Empire. So maybe news hasn't spread around that the Empire has been taken down, or the Emperor is gone.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But still, you'd have thought like they would have surrendered afterwards.
Yeah.
Even then, the Empire they controlled the Republic in the originals. Because
Uh,
Palpatine had power, but then he was staying as Sidious as the Emperor to everyone else. After,
yeah. Well, I don't know whether he just revealed himself after that point. I can't remember.
yeah, because like it seems like he was in charge, but then they had a moment in the new sequels where they destroyed a planet, and that had the or they destroyed multiple planets that had the Republic on it. Does that mean the Republic were peaceful and were against them still?
Yeah, that's the thing. I never got the point of the Death Star 2
Yeah, what was
or
the
the
point?
first one.
Yeah, or to have Death Star power onto the I forgot what they call them. Is it Star Destroyer? I forgot what the name of the ship's called.
Star Destroyers, yeah.
Yeah. What was the point of having the power on them and playing the same plot devices? We're gonna go in there and blow something up, which blows up the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the same thing. Just one is on land, one and one was in space.
yeah,
I mean, one was
exactly.
on a planet, and one was in space.
That's what I really didn't like about the first one, like the
Yeah,
seventh film, whatever.
yeah.
It's
I
just A
like the
New Hope.
character. I like Finn and Ray, and then when it got to like Finn was just not didn't have any abilities, I got upset. I
Yeah,
really wanted him to be because he was playing that way. He seemed really reliable. He seemed like he could do it.
yeah, exactly, exactly. And then they just threw it all out of the window, and the second
Yeah,
film is just
and
like
then
all over the
they
place.
threw out like almost like down to the fans when Finn went to that planet and met that Asian girl, and they found like there's other kids there. There was a force sensitive kid there.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They just forgot what that happened because the fans didn't like what happened.
Yeah, they basically just wrote out the second movie.
Yeah, because none of the fans liked having that Asian girl in there. They didn't like what's going on. And after like her and Finn after what she got shot. Well, it was when Kylo and his team were invading, weren't they? And then Luke was the diversion. That's when she got hit in her ship, and then after that she just went to help other people, and they just wrote her out basically
Yep.
because the fans didn't like it. It's like wow. I mean, I wish they took that approach and gave Finn powers. Keep Rey and make Finn a Jedi as well.
Yeah,
I'd prefer that if Rey got tempted for real, and maybe Finn and Kylo had to take out Rey. That would
yes.
be impressive. A female Sith that powerful. Because the only other female Sith I know about is that dual wielding one, which you see in Clone Wars. I forgot her name. Do you know what I'm talking about? She kind of has
I,
like a
yeah.
She kind of has like a counter blade, like one that's a parry blade, like Dooku, but she has two of them.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Yeah.
But can you imagine Ray turned like that, and then Kylo and Finn had to handle it?
Yeah. Exactly. Like
I'd have
a
loved
whole
that.
manner of things would have been better than what it was.
Yeah, like first for like in terms of Hollywood and stuff, you got a female villain who was meant to be portrayed as the hero at the start and is powerful. Like that's ridiculous already. And then you got an uncanny team up. You've been crazy, man. It'd have been amazing to see. Maybe a fan story somewhere, like Woody's Roundup. That'd be cool. Um, what? How are we for time, sir?
I think we should probably end it here.
Yeah, I don't think so. This was a Star Wars episode.
The Star Wars episode.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great week, and we will see you next time for a bit more Minecraft, probably.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.